Jordan, do people like intern Katie get to be annoying after a while? Because intern Katie walks in a moment. Hi, Jordan Knight. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good. She walks in a little while ago, and she's like, oh, my God, I almost peed in my pants because Jordan Knight is on the phone. I mean,
is that her top level of excitement right there? Oh, my God.
And I'm a little shaky right now. So
It is because she saw the NKOT BSB tour this past summer, and she's like, oh, no, I couldn't stand it.
It was a little too much to handle, Jordan. In a good way.
So excited.
Kate, she's a very level-headed girl. She's from Minnesota. Can you believe this, Jordan? She's never been out of the state of Minnesota.
Really? Is that the Minnesota type, level-headed? It didn't seem like it when we were on tour. There was a lot of...
No, people get weird about
we go crazy
men.
for NKOTBSB.
Mm-hmm. They do. Where should she go? I mean, you've been all over the world. Where should she go? She's never even been to Wisconsin, so remember, the girl's got, she's pretty easy to please. Where should she go, having been everywhere in the world?
Well, I guess she should start with maybe New York City.
New York City would be a good introduction,
That's a good introduction.
Is New York City the coolest city in the world, or would it be Milan?
Well, I think I've only been to Milan once, and that was very quickly. But New York is definitely an experience. It's definitely probably a long ways away from Minnesota.
Well, is Boston better than New York City? Because you are from Boston.
I kind of think Boston's better. Boston is kind of like, it is an East Coast city. Well, it's a smaller New York. It has more charm. People are slightly nicer.
And more drunk, too.
Slightly nicer and more drunk. Katie's shaking right now.
That's right.
You're adorable. Hey, so I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You're going to be here in town sometime soon. You're doing the NKOT BSB tour. It's going to Europe next year.
But you're going to be at the Caboose on January 28th, right?
January 28th. Yeah, I'll be at the Caboose. I'm doing I'm doing a small solo tour. A lot of fans have been asking me to, they want to see me sing the solo songs that I did for my album Unfinished. So I'm picking various cities to go out and do smaller venues and get up close and personal with the fans and, have a good time. So I'll be in Minneapolis. I got a lot of tweets from Minneapolis saying you only go to New York and Boston and Toronto and all these other cities. And
it's a shorter flight for you.
What's that?
It's a shorter flight. That's probably why a lot of times.
That's right. It's a shorter flight. And, so I said, you know what? I'm going to do Minneapolis. Why not?
Okay, speaking of Twitter, I have to. We're going to follow you on Twitter. Is it at Jordan Knight, or what is it?
At Jordan Knight, yes.
At Jordan Knight. Katie's like, I know.
Oh, I know this.
Do you tweet a lot? Are you tweeting a lot, Jordan?
I do tweet a lot, yes. Okay. I tweet a lot. I don't tweet as much as Donnie. Donnie Wahlberg is the king of tweets. He has probably 40,000 tweets under his belt. I have like 5,000 or 6,000.
Do you ever like write something on Twitter and you're like trying really hard to come up with something clever and you go, no, that's just not going to do it, so then you don't send it?
Yeah, usually, I'm not the incredibly most clever Twitterer. But sometimes I just say, you know what, I'm not going to rack my brain over this. Just press the button.
Just press the button
already.
You know what I want to ask you, because you've been in show business for, my gosh, it's been like 20-something years now. And I always wonder about, there are things that people remember, like costumes or props or whatever, or souvenirs that maybe somebody gave you or something. Do you keep all of the stuff? I mean, like all the costumes and the shoes and the different, whatever. Do you save that stuff?
I used to save, honestly, we used to get teddy bears, like a lot of teddy bears.
Yes.
20 years ago, we used to get a lot of teddy bears thrown at us on stage and blah, blah, blah. So I used to save them, and then if there was like some girl that I was trying to win over, I would send her like a box of teddy bears.
Nice.
Wait a second. Dude.
Yeah, that was my thing.
You re-gifted?
You were re-gifting teddy bears from some 13-year-old girl to some girl that you were trying to make the moves on.
Yeah, man.
You are not my hero.
Play on, play it. That's him caring about a carbon footprint. Instead of him going out and having to buy new teddy bears and him just throwing away.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
He's making a smaller he's reusing stuff. Good for you.
Thank you for being green.
Good for you. Yeah, you're being green.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That had nothing to do with that being green.
I'm just trying to find a way for
genius.
Just tell him it's genius.
Except all the teddy bears said, "I love you, Jordan." On
You're just into yourself, whatever.
Yeah,
it's hard
whatever.
to sell. It's hard to sell, but it's the thought that counts.
That is funny. Jordan is going to be in concert at the Caboose on January 28th, and we are the exclusive station to get your tickets and your backstage and your meet and greets and all that stuff. So if you want to meet Jordan, then this is your hookup right here. Jordan, it's always fun to talk to you. Katie would like you to send her a big box of teddy bears that say "I heart you, Jordan" all over them. And
That's genius.
I kind of would too. That'd be nice.
That's a totally great idea, though. I mean, why not?
That's genius.
You could send her that one because it would make her laugh. So it'd be a good gift to give
That's
someone
funny.
you want to get with.
Jordan, thanks so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
You got it. Thank you, guys.
All right, take care. Talk to you next time. He is in town on the 28th, January 28th, at the Caboose.